How much does your cat trust you? Earning your cat's trust doesn't happen overnight. It takes time, patience, and consistency. But as that bond strengthens, your cat starts to tolerate things they normally wouldn't. So how strong is your trust with your cat? Let's put it to the test. Touch the paws. Those furry toes and smooth toe beans are perhaps the cutest part of your cat. Most cats really don't like it when you touch their paws, though, and for good reason. Those sharp claws are how they defend themselves. If their paws get hurt or you hold them for too long, most cats feel unsafe and unable to protect themselves. How are they supposed to pounce on that moth flying past if you're holding their paw? Not to mention how sensitive those delicate paw pads are. The gentlest touch might be too much for some sensitive kitties, if you're one of the lucky few allowed. To touch your cat's paws, feel especially honored. This means they trust you completely. They are completely at ease with you and know you won't hurt them. Boop the snoot. There is another part of your cat that's just as cute, if not more so, than their toe beans. Their nose is a firm contender. It's small, adorable, and just as irresistible. Most cat parents agree that being allowed to bestow a gentle boop is the best part of their day. But again, a lot of cats refuse to let anyone near their nose. Not only is it incredibly sensitive, but it's also very close to their eyes and ears. Letting someone get too close could put 3 of their most vital senses in danger. Without their sight, hearing, or sense of smell, how would they find food? It's instinct not to let anyone too close, even if you're someone they treasure. Letting you bestow the gentlest of boops on their nose shows they trust you more than anyone else. Some kitties will even grant you the honor of stroking their nose. They might not tolerate it for long, but even the smallest chance at touching their adorable nose is worth its weight in gold. Rub the belly again. It's a sensitive and very vulnerable spot. Think of all those vital organs hidden inside. To you, someone who'd never dream of hurting your cat, it's just a soft belly ready to be tickled. For your cat, trusting the wrong person could end in disaster. There are 2 sides to this particular show of trust. The first is when your cat rolls onto their back as if they're asking for a belly rub. Most of the time, they're not. They're actually asking you not to touch them, and in many cases will be most offended if you succumb to your desire to tickle their belly. Call it a crazy trust exercise, but your cat prefers knowing you'll leave their belly alone. The second side is a rare one. It's for the kitties who trust you so much they'll let you touch their stomach. Like stroking their nose, they might not enjoy it for long, but letting you touch their belly at all is already a rare pleasure. Reading their body language and pulling away if they start looking uncomfortable, the flicking tail is a good giveaway, will prove to your cat that their trust isn't misplaced. Talk the talk. Some cats can be incredibly talkative. They'll trill and chirp, meow and purr, even chatter at their stuffed mouse. Did you know they rarely, if ever, meow at other cats? When they encounter other felines, they talk using their body language or hisses and growls. Meowing and purring are usually signals between a mother cat and her kittens. You might not think your cat's meows are a sign of trust, but they wouldn't talk to just anyone. Most cats learn that meowing is the best way to get our attention, and that we often understand it better than their body language. Talking to them with a quiet, gentle voice might prompt them to respond with more adorable meows. Purring is a big sign of trust, too. Cats will purr when they're content, particularly when they're curled up next to you for a nap or receiving delightful ear scratches. They also purr to promote healing, both for themselves and to help you if you're ever sick. Understand the tail. You've probably experienced the moment when your cat finally decides to sit in your lap, only to turn their back on you completely. It's like they're saying, "Fine, I'll sit on you, but just know I don't like it." That tail always finds a way to tickle your nose as they make themselves comfortable too. Talk about rude. In truth, your cat isn't being mean at all. Turning their back on you is a huge sign of affection and trust. For them to decide that you're safe enough to watch their six instead of attacking them, that's one of the highest honors they can give. Not only that, but cats also sniff each other's butts to learn more about another feline. In the cat world, it's the equivalent of small talk, just quicker and more interesting. But their tail has a language too. That gentle, hook-like curve at the tip? Your cat is happy to see you. If it quivers or shakes like a rattle, they're even more delighted. Watch the blink eyes are the windows to the soul, and nothing is truer for cats. They can express all manner of messages in one single stare, from an unblinking direct stare when they're feeling threatened, to the just about to fall asleep blinks. One particular stare is the favorite for all cat parents to receive. It's the deliberate slow blinks that accompany your cat's attention on you. This type of blinking can be mistaken for the sleepy kind. Your cat is often curled up somewhere, comfortable, and their eyes are probably half masked like they're about to fall asleep. But rather than having their attention on any old thing, your cat's gaze is fixed on you. This isn't a threatening stare, though. Your cat is utterly relaxed when they blink at you like this, and it's actually their version of a kiss. They're telling you they love you. Feed the need. Along with purring, a well-known trait in cats is their habit of making biscuits. Kneading is a habit cats learn while nursing from their mother, but they don't continue to knead other cats into their adulthood. Instead, kneading is reserved for whenever they're the most content. Thanks to the bond with their mother, cats associate kneading with good feelings and use it to reduce stress and relax. They'll knead their bed or favorite blanket to create a softer sleeping spot, but they'll also knead you if they trust you. It's their way of showing how comfortable they are with you and how much they value the love and affection you give them. Many cats even purr while they're kneading to make it an extra special gesture. Accept the gifts. We admit it. This one is a little weird. Cats aren't always the best at deciding what the best gifts are either. If you're lucky, you might get a jingle ball or stuffed catnip mouse placed on your bed. Maybe you'll be given a hard-earned leaf or a feather your cat found during their travels. Less pleasant are the labors of your cat's more successful hunts. Some cat parents might scold their cat for bringing them such an icky gift. But this approach might damage their trust in you. Trusting you with their catch isn't a bad thing at all, no matter how unpleasant it might seem. What your cat is really doing is trying to take care of you, like you do for them. Their mother taught them to hunt by bringing them prey to catch, so they're doing the same for you. Or they could be showing that they trust you to keep their catch safe while they work up more of an appetite. Receive the headbutt. If you thought your cat's idea of gifts is odd, headbutting might be just as strange, albeit less gruesome. To us, headbutts sound headache-inducing, but for cats, it's referred to as bunting, and it's a key part of their behavior, especially when it comes to building relationships and showing they trust you. Cats have scent glands in their cheeks, chin, and forehead. They use these to spread their scent around their territory, and bunting makes this super quick and easy. By headbutting you, they're taking on your scent and marking you with their own. It helps them make a family scent that tells them they're safe with people they love, and that other cats should back off because you're taken. Cuddle the sleep master. At some point or another, most cat parents have lost their pillow to a sleeping cat. The most observant felines always know when you're heading to bed and never fail to claim the best, most comfortable spot for themselves before you even reach your room. While it looks like they're kicking you out of your bed, they're not trying to relegate you to the couch. Sleeping puts cats in a very vulnerable position. They might be fierce hunters, but that just means they're all too aware of their weaknesses as prey. Even in the cat world, there's safety in numbers, especially while sleeping. By stealing your pillow, your cat is actually requesting to sleep with you. They trust you to keep them safe while they snooze. But they also want to return the favor. You likely need all of the protection they can offer too. Even if you don't manage a full 8 hours every night, those long nights of sleep you have put your cat's naps to shame.